Hello and welcome to my mill updates part 2. So it's been a while since I did my last update where I got the machine, and I've mainly been working on the brackets for the actual conversion. So there's one of my brackets that I've made. This is a two-part bracket with the mount plate and the assembly that holds the coupler and the bearings. And there's my ball screw for it. So these are the NEMA 34 motors that I've chosen for it. Here's the bracket with the integrated bearing and coupler. So I've actually done mine quite different to how a lot of people do it. I've utilised the hollow space under the machine casting because I don't actually have that much room down here or that much room at the top of the column, so I'm making a compacted version of what a lot of people do, and I'm actually mounting my coupler and my bearing inside the machine, so it'll actually sit level like that. That'll all slide under. So I've done a big hole underneath there, cut a big hole with the grinder. It's kind of messy, but this plate covers it quite nicely because it's nice and contoured. For more kind of detail of that, or to see it attached, look at my Instagram, which is just High Voltage Mods, and you can see I've taken some pictures as I went along with the build process. Yeah, so I've drilled and tapped the cast in there, and I've also drilled some holes in this plate just so I could reference it on, and then I've got the drill and drill through this to actually make sure they're straight. So that's the first bracket that I've completed. The next stage is to make the other one, which holds the ball nut under the machine. Then I'll be working on the end plates for the X-axis. I've got a big piece of metal there, and then the Z-axis to finish the conversion off. So since then as well, I've got all my drivers and all my motors. So there's my CNC enclosure that I've been making. So at the moment I've just got the 3 stepper drivers in there. They're not properly mounted, they're actually going to go a bit higher. I've drilled the holes but just not bothered them in yet. But I want to leave some room as well at the front here for 3 more. So I can have an A-axis for my 4th axis rotary table, but it'll be mounted vertically. And then I'm going to use 2 stepper motors for my tool changer, because I'm going to have a big tool changer which will hold, I think I've calculated it about 14 tools, but I'm going to see if I can get a bit more than that. And then I'm going to have a swing arm which actually grabs the tools and swishes them around like on some of the bigger machines. So that's where that's at the moment. And I've got all my motor cables and things, so as soon as I get the brackets done I can start building this enclosure and getting all that together. I've also been working on the drawers under my little bench so I can sort my tools out. So I've 3D printed these little red drawers. As you've probably seen in many other YouTubers' videos, they have the little red drawers, but they don't actually ship to the UK, or I didn't manage to find any in the UK, so I thought I'd 3D print my own. That way, of course, I can make my own custom sizes as well, and they also tessellate quite nicely inside this drawer to make it all fit. So I've just got some more on the printer now, just to fill this space up to here, and then I'm going to keep an open bit at the side just to keep the tools that I need for the changing the tools and things at the moment. I've got all my collets and things up there, and some new carbide tools and things, so that's that. And the rest of them is just the rest of my tool holders and things, which is all quite messy at the moment. And there's my CNC PC down there, so the CNC enclosure is going to go right next to it, or it's going to go on top of each other, so this will be enclosed down there. And I also managed to get myself a bandsaw, which is really handy for these kind of projects. It meant making this bracket was a whole lot easier. So that's where we're at for this mill part. And I've also managed to get myself a lathe. So this made it easier making the brackets, because I originally made one of my CNC brackets which didn't actually turn out very good. I did this on the mill by using a boring head, and the problem with boring on the mill is you can't actually cut you can't move the cutter outwards while the spindle's moving. You can only cut downwards because the adjustment screw is on the boring head, so you have to stop the machine and move it out and go down. You can't actually cut sideways, whereas on a lathe you can. So that made this bearing pocket a bit kind of sloppy. They're not perfectly concentric to each other. As you can see, it's like massively off down there because it had quite a lot of flex with the boring bars that I had. So to fix that, I got myself a little lathe, and I also made my own boring bar with an insert on the end. Nice big one out of a piece of stainless steel, so there's very little deflection on it. So the other one is mounted in a 4-jaw chuck and made it that way, and it's turned out almost perfect. So there's very little measurable deflection on it. So that's that CNC bracket. So hopefully in the next episode I can get all the brackets produced and we can start fitting them to it. A lot of this bracket making is quite repetitive, so I'm not going to show it all. However, like making this part, I will be making another one for the top section of the Z-axis, because I'm also embedding that one as well, because the actual head couples to the screw right down here, so when it's at max height it's still going to be about here, so you've got a load of dead space in the top. So that's about it for this episode. If you want more frequent updates on my projects or any of the stuff that I do, just go on Instagram and follow me there, because there's quite regular posts of all these projects and things you won't normally see, just because of the time it takes to edit all these videos versus just posting a quick photo. So there we go. Thanks for watching.